What goals are you struggling to stay on track with? Hi, my name is Jyotika Bedi, founder of Happiness is Love. Setting goals is a great way to trigger new behaviors and positive changes in our lives. The value of goal setting is undeniable, but setting smart goals is the easy part. Staying on track with them is what is tough. And if you're struggling, you're not alone. This video is for you. Dedicating the time and effort to stick to our goals can be difficult, and sometimes it can be easier to give up rather than see them through. I've struggled with this as well. However, staying on track with your goals has many benefits, including a higher chance of success and improved mental health. In this video, we will review together the key principles of successful goal setting, why staying on track with your goals is super important, it's a superpower, and some helpful tips to stick to your goals. So let's begin with what are the key principles for successful goals. Staying on track with goals has just as much to do with the goal setting process as it is about the very process of achieving them. Dr. Edwin Locke and Dr. Gay Lathan spent many years just researching goal setting and outlined 5 key principles for setting successful goals. Are you ready for this ride with me? Number 1, commitment. Commitment refers to the degree to which someone is determined and emotionally attached to their goal. A goal that they have set even when faced with obstacles and difficulties along the way. The higher the level of commitment you have towards your goal, the better chance there is that you will stay on track and hold yourself accountable and finally achieve your goals. Number 2, clarity. This one is really important. Clarity means that the goals that you set are clear, meaning you know exactly what you are trying to achieve. Because a lot of us sometimes don't have that mental clarity. When a goal is clear, you can better measure when it has been achieved. Contrarily, when you set a vague, ambiguous goal such as, I need to exercise more, it is less motivating and more difficult to know when the goal has really been achieved. If you exercise more for one day of the week, has the goal really been achieved? I want you to introspect and think about this. How often would you like to exercise? For how long would you like to exercise? How do you define the word more? Now, due to the vagueness of the goal, it is very difficult to tell if you are really making noticeable progress towards achieving your goal. If the goal was go on, let's say, a 20-minute run twice a week, do strength training thrice a week, it becomes very easier to measure and know when you have made progress towards achieving that goal. So please be mindful so that you are aware of setting your goal. Number 3, challenging. You want your goal to be challenging, but not impossible. Challenging pushes you to improve, increase your motivation, and when that you have achieved your goal, you feel a higher level of self-satisfaction. If a goal is not realistic or attainable, it may leave you feeling dismayed, dissatisfied, frustrated, and less motivated to stick with goals in the future. We are motivated by success and achievement, aren't we? If you set a challenging enough goal that is still within your ability to accomplish, you are much more likely to feel consistent motivation and excited to stick with the goal. So please check in with yourself and see whether your goal is attainable or not. Number 4, task complexity. It is important to set goals that are realistic and not overly complex. Tasks that are too complicated can be very overwhelming and they negatively impact your motivation, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your creativity, and your productivity. Breaking down complex goals into smaller sub-goals and giving yourself sufficient time can help make you feel more motivated and less overwhelmed. Number 5, feedback. Goal setting is most effective when you're able to receive feedback to help determine how well you are progressing. Feedback means, even if it's self-feedback, gives you the opportunity to check in with yourself, to see if you are on the right track to achieving your desired goals, and if any changes need to be made to increase your chances of success, you're able to modulate, you're able to change the goalpost. Sometimes feedback from yourself or others helps you to recognize when goals need to shift or change. Goals do not have to be set in stone. It is okay to alter previous targets to make them more achievable, to make them more attainable. So now, why is it important to have goals and stick with them? Please answer this for yourself. Setting goals and staying on track with them not only pushes us to new levels of achievement, but also has a significant impact on your overall well-being, on your happiness, on your health. And research shows that goal setting is linked with improved confidence, with improved motivation, and a sense of autonomy. A goal that is realistic and meaningful can give you a sense of purpose, a sense of meaning, and focus on your life. When these objectives are achieved, you may feel empowered, you may feel confident, you may feel motivated to continue striving towards your future goals. A study that explored goal setting and well-being compared two groups who both participated in 3 one-hour sessions. One group completed a goal-setting exercise in the sessions, while the other group did not. Those who participated in the goal setting showed significant increase in their subjective well-being compared to the group who did not. This is how powerful this is. For people who are in the mental health recovery, goal setting plays a key factor in their healing, in their well-being. There is a strong body of evidence that proves, that has shown that working towards clearly defined goals that a person has chosen for themselves improves treatment outcomes and strengthens the relationship between the healthcare provider and the patient. So 5 quick tips for staying on track with your goals. The evidence is very clear. If you stay on track with your goals, you'll be happier, you'll be healthier, you will feel an overall sense of satisfaction. But how do you make sure that you actually stay on track? There are 5 tips that will help you in becoming a goal-reaching pro, a goal-reaching superstar. And here it goes. These are the ones that I apply to. Number 1, write them down. It sounds simple, but don't be dismissive. It works. Goals that are written down become concrete, and sometimes you can look back, you can refer back to it as a reminder. Making progress towards your goals by writing them down increases your feelings of success and well-being. I write mine on my vision board right behind me. Think about when you make a to-do list. It feels great to cross things off the list. When you achieve them, you feel a sense of achievement. The same concept applies to your goal setting. Number 2, follow the key principles of goal setting. As mentioned earlier in the video, the way we set goals is just as important a process as it is to achieving them. Ensure your goals are specific, clear, challenging, and not overly complex, because what happens is you will feel overwhelmed and too stressed, and that's not the goal. Additionally, you must be committed to the goals, meaning they have personal significance, personal meaning to you. Lastly, receiving feedback either from yourself or from others is a great way to keep you on track, because it holds you accountable and you can gauge how well you're progressing. Even 1% progress is progress. Number 3, celebrate your wins, big and small. Staying on track with your goals is hard work. Make sure you take time to treat yourself for the energy, the effort, the hard work, and the commitment you're putting into achieving your goals. So celebrating especially the small wins gives you a sense of accomplishment. When steps are taken to accomplish these goals, you have to make sure that you pat yourself on the back. It also provides encouragement to continue working towards your goals and gives you something to look forward to. Number 4, get an accountability buddy. It can be challenging to hold yourself accountable for your goals. I get it. That's why telling others about your goals can help you feel more motivated and more accountable to achieving them. It could be anybody, a co-worker, your partner, a neighbor, a friend, one person. In fact, research shows that those who set goals and reported them to their supportive peers were 45% more likely to achieve them compared to those who kept their goals just to themselves. So finding an accountability buddy is a great tool, is a great way where you and your buddy can set targets together, check in with each other to ensure that you both are actively working towards your combined goals. Number 5, this is very important, forgive yourself. If you fall off the track, it's fine. Sometimes life throws you a curveball and things don't go as planned. That's okay. Unexpected events are inevitable, and sometimes it makes it difficult to stay on track. I've experienced this many times. When this happens, it is just natural to feel discouraged or unmotivated, but don't let that stop you. Use that as a trigger to be propelled to do more. It is important to forgive yourself when this happens and adjust to the circumstances. You can always adjust deadlines and re-evaluate your goals. As long as you're able to find the self-motivation to continue, that's what is most important. You can fall, you can fail, you can make mistakes. It's absolutely okay, because there is only one failure in life, which is what? Which is giving up. So make sure that you stick with your goals and hold yourself accountable. I hope this video was useful to you. If you are struggling, you're not alone. We at Happiness is Love are here because we truly care, and we believe that together we are stronger. Together we are building ourselves, each other, and a better future. Stay tuned for more. Keep smiling, keep shining, and do comment below if you are struggling and you need any kind of support in staying on track with your goals.